Hello survivors and welcome to another Silly Saturday. In today's video we have a suggestion from Long Lu. It was to take one skill and the rest of the skills be buff skills. So as you can see we are running skill mastery thrust, so we get shield wall as well as precision wave. We then got skill mastery electric and we actually got endless refill. It turns out we didn't need skill mastery electric. There are 5 buffs that we can get with just a single skill mastery. I didn't really I wasn't sure if I was going to go for electric or whether I was going to use Mart or arcane power or whatever the case may be. So that's why we had it as an extra choice. But as you can see, we're running arcane missile, which does give us brittle, which makes it quite a strong skill to use. It is the starting skill for the arcane weaver, the first weapon. So very, very strong. We're then running bloodlust, precision wave, arcane power, mart, and shield wall. As you can see, shield wall is giving us plus 2358 armor, so we are sitting on 92% damage reduction. We're getting 573 damage from mart, nearly 500% multicast mastery, nearly 450% critical chance, while we are running critical mastery as well, which means that 25% of that is going to our crit damage multiplier. And then we are running bloodlust for the cast frequency, and what it's going to do is the bloodlust cooldown we did get to lower than the duration, and when bloodlust activates, every single other cooldown does go below its duration as well. So we didn't need to grab cast frequency on everything. We did need a little bit of cast frequency on shield wall. I decided to actually take effect duration to kind of help it. We were given those cards, and then we're also running a whole whack of damage onto arcane missile. As you can see, 868 damage over there. So let's go straight into it. We are sitting on Overlord 6. This will be Overlord 6 that we get to see over here. Arcane missile is quite a fun one because the multicast way that it works is you don't actually see the missiles multicasting. They just hit the same enemy multiple times with the same missile. So quite a fun little skill. Just take a look over here. We're sitting at that's weird. Wow, they're not activating. Alright, that was weird. They didn't activate there. So we're sitting on 700 damage. We're sitting on 530 crit. Again, the crit is not shown with the rune at your crit damage. So the crit damage is actually higher than this. 600% cast frequency with 2600 armor. And I've just been working on block now. So every time I see block, I do focus it because that's going to be the best thing for us, along with grabbing damage on arcane missile. And as you can see, we are able to clear the Overlord 6 with this pretty fun little skill. We do actually get radiance on the skill as well, which is quite a little bit of a handy damage as well, which we otherwise wouldn't have. And then also the the extra damage, movement speed, area, and multicast from our ascension are very helpful with this build as well. So again, grabbing everything like block, crits, more critical strike, chance, because of the critical mastery rune and things like that, it does just make it a whack ton more damage. But you can see the block, even though we aren't even on a high amount, definitely doing a lot for us over here. And then the damage reduction doing a huge amount for us. So shield wall, if you can get it with bloodlust, is actually a superb upgrade. As soon as you get potency and things like that, you can see we go from 422 to 437, and then we've been locking potencies and just grabbing them. We don't need the cast frequency, it's already at a 0.2 seconds. And then things like momentum boost are fantastic because that's going to give us damage to everything that isn't thrust, and the only thrust skills we have are precision wave and shield wall, so that increases the mart damage, the arcane power, the bloodlust, and the arcane missile. So you can see we are sitting on 497. When we grab that, it goes to 509 over there. So definitely a huge amount of increase over there. But you can start seeing, I think we are at a little bit of a soft cap or something, because potency is definitely not being as useful as it is usually. So they do kind of stack weirdly and we are sitting at a part where I think maybe just defenses now is going to be the best thing. Over there we just took the crit and the crit multi, and we are going to work on armor and more block chance for survivability. So there we took the common block as well, but you can see we deal whack tons of damage to the enemies. We're blocking them, and we deal, or we take a little bit of damage from them because of having the huge amount of armor that we do have. And then beautiful things like this. So we've got 3 things we want to lock here. We take the damage for physical, damage for magical, and that gives damage increases to everything that we got. That's why we go Divine Legacy. So we grab that. We can then grab things like that, and then the multicast chance on our arcane missile. So a whole lot of different skills we could have used. Even Earthquake would have been quite a good one to use, just because I think of the amount of brittle it can apply. But sitting with this amount of brittle on the skill is just completely insane. And I would love to know how far we could go with this and keep going. Maybe we can just do one more round, do our Overlord 7 over there. And you can actually just grab yourself Material Harvest as well if you wanted. You don't need the electric mastery, and that can be something really fun to try, just to do some, you know, farming on a different character if you're kind of tired of some of the others and not using the same build over and over. So this one, you don't use form, you don't use anything, and you still get all of those beautiful buffs that you would. Like if you had prowess, okay, instead we have might. If you were getting finesse, okay, instead we got arcane power. For form, we've got precision wave. For resilience, we've got ourselves shield wall, and so on and so forth. And then we've also got like a scent of blood. And I mean, the only thing we would be missing is bulwark. So maybe if you used a skill that provided you with bulwark, something like heartrending strike, which also gave fragility, then that would be insanely strong. But then you would miss out on the brittle from the arcane power. So, you know, a little bit of craziness coming in over there. We're sitting on 2458, goes to 2548. So we've got 100% potency over there from that upgrade to our potency. I don't know how much it's actually helping us right now, but this doesn't feel too bad at all. We do need to kill that Death Knight wherever he may be, because he's causing us a lot of poisonous grief. We have spoken about this before. If you go and read all the comments and stuff, a lot of us agree that the poison on the Death Knight, he uses way too much poison way too quickly, and that does need to be nerfed in some way, shape or form, unfortunately, because it's just way too strong right now. Let's go with that, the arcane knowledge, and then we can grab the upgrade to the potency over there. We don't need any more cast frequency. I don't have any more banishes, so you know, we kind of just got to go with it. And now we can just reroll looking for damage upgrades as well as potency upgrades for the buffs. Block as well, very, very good. 2716. So there we got less potency for some reason, and it didn't really give us as much as it did the previous time. So I don't know exactly how much we need, like 489 with a 45% increase over there. It goes to 512. If we go to another 40%, I don't think we're going to get the same, like that 30% or 25%, I think, or some percent that we got over there. But anyway, I think we might land up dying on this round. It's definitely going to take us a lot longer, but we did manage to do it. The problem is the skill we've chosen doesn't have a lot of area of effect, so it is quite difficult to kill the bosses and stuff if you aren't really on top of them, as you can see. So a little bit of a risky build, but definitely a very fun one. Okay, come on bosses, you need to die for us. Okay, let's go. Just one more. What's really nice with the hard block chance that we already... I mean, we don't even have a hard block chance, but with the amount of block that we have already, we're still in a relatively good spot in terms of, you know, 60% block chance, 93.7% armor reduction, and nearly 1000, you know, damage over there. Do need to just get our ascension up and running for even more damage. I think we need one more. There we go. And this is the last set of bosses as well, so perfect timing. We didn't even lose a life yet. I say yet because anything can happen and we can lose one right now. But we never. That was really cool. 19 minutes to get to Overlord 8. A really fun build. I had a lot of fun with it. I hope you guys enjoyed that as well. 7.6 trillion damage on Arcane Missile, Radiant Beam doing a little bit of damage over there, and Astral Guard, and that was just pure brittle. We had nothing else there. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future, and always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.